Hi, this is Chuck. Welcome to our video question of the week. This week we get a question from Catherine in Oklahoma, and she asks, she says, we are seeing more prevailing wage requirements on service work. Is everyone else? Yeah, Catherine, definitely. And this drives me crazy because it just isn't right. Prevailing wage, or the DavisBacon Act, this was put into law many years ago in order to create a level playing field for construction projects. So my question is, what does service work have to do with a construction project? So in some cases, and you're probably in an area where there has been a change in that jurisdiction, where certain cities or counties have taken it upon themselves to extend the provisions of the original intent of the DavisBacon Act. They've adapted it to their liking, I guess, pretty much, by saying that we at this facility are going to require prevailing wage be paid on everything that the outside vendors are doing, including service work, and really that isn't the intent of that law at all. So basically, they're treating it as if it's something that it wasn't intended for. It's not for that purpose, but you're still having to adapt to that. So what we've been successful doing for our members is at least getting in there and making sure that they're paying an appropriate prevailing wage and a standard occupation classification, or SOC. We're making sure that they're at least using one that's more relevant to the service type of work as opposed to the construction type of work, which in many cases we get stuck under the classification of electrician, which we have successfully fought that as well. But if you find yourself having to bid or do certified payroll utilizing a prevailing wage for service work as electrician, and that's not what you're doing, let us know and we'll go in and get you a couple other SOC codes that you can then go in and file an application for that. So we have the applications here. We have the appeal forms if you do get rejected on that, and that goes to a different group. But we know all the contacts, so whatever state you're in where the work is being done, we have the ability to go in and contact that person and see if they'd be willing to at least hear us out on getting an approved occupation code for the service work that you're doing. So anyway, this is a huge issue. I could go on forever about it because it drives me crazy. And we have a lot of members that this costs them a lot of money because they're not doing it properly. They're not understanding what prevailing wage they should be bidding at the time that the bid is due. And when things like service at a non-prevailing wage comes up, that's when they get audited, and those things are just a nightmare to go through. So anyway, big concern. Thank you for bringing up the question. Everybody needs to hear that. Thanks.